Welcome, darts fans. Here we are for week 2 of the DPSTL Premier League. Up now is an early match that began at 6:30 between Bill Schallenberger, also known as Shally, and Zach Fuchs, whose nickname is Snacks, because Zach always has snacks with him. In fact, he's got some cookies over there, some Scotch oatmeal and some chocolate chip, so he's ready to go.
Last week, Bill won his first match, 8-2, over Warren Willis, but he ended up tying Jordan Meyer 7-7. Jordan came back from 5-2 down to tie it.
Well, I guess we should introduce ourselves. By the way, we're your commentators. I'm George Sylvie, and this is my inestimable colleague, Mark Lacombe.
George is the walking encyclopedia of darts in St. Louis.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Mark.
When they first asked me to do this, the first person that came to my mind was George Sylvie. I said, this guy would be perfect in here.
Well, it's an honor, Mark. I really appreciate you inviting me along here. Yeah, actually, we really technically go live at 7:30. We do 2 matches, one from 7:30 to 8:30 and one from 8:30 to 9:30. But they do have a match that starts at 6:30, but we decided to go ahead and test it out, the live stream early, to make sure it's all good to go.
So Bill leads 5-4. They're both in the 200s. Usually when I'm playing darts, I try to get down what I call the Mendoza line, below the 200 mark.
Are the cameras centered, or are they off?
That's live.
Oh, I got you. I was going to say, I thought they hit it a second ago.
Best of 12 or what?
So did you listen to my shit from last week?
Not all of it, no.
It was crazy.
What happens when you start doing shots?
It's just 12 legs, best of 12.
No. They play until the first person to win 8.
So it's
or
best of
7.
15, right?
It's actually a best of 14. You can
Best
tie
of 14.
7-7.
Okay, yeah, we have a draw at 7-7 now.
Yeah.
So we're playing 14 legs if it goes that far. Okay, Zach's facing a 136 out here. First start should be at a treble 20. Oh, it's a little low. He's got 116 now. Bringing it down with a 60 shot. Now, Shally's looking at 74. The first start ought to be at a treble 14. See what he does here. Oh, it looks like a treble 11.
33, 41.
Yep, 41 left. Single 9, now he needs 32. And I think he got it. Or, no, he's just inside. That's a single 16. Very close. 16 tops for the game. Oh,
Bill's looking to take a 6-4 lead with his double.
and that looks to
Game
be
shot.
in. Yeah, game shot.
10th lead to Bill Schallenberger. He leads 6-4.
Okay. Looks like Shally has the throw, has the darts in the 11th leg now. Looks like a 41. Oh, beautifully placed treble 20. Looks like a solid ton there. Yep. Looks like Shally has a ton as well. Oh, an 83 for Zach. Looks to be a 36 or a 38 shot for Zach.
That puts Bill below the Mendoza line.
Yes. Bill and I were talking earlier. I met him in 1990 in Belleville, Illinois at the League Lounge on Sundays. We used to have blind draw dart tournaments there every Sunday, and then we went to Gilligan's, and they had a big tournament at 6 o'clock the same night. They'd get about 64 entries. So he's a veteran of the game.
Yeah, Bill's been playing over 40 years.
Yes, he has. Before that, he said he played in Dayton, Ohio.
I knew Bill back in the mid-'80s when he used to kick my butt regularly.
Yeah, he's always been a tremendous shot. He's got 112 to look at here. Oh, now he needs another treble 20 here. Leave 32. Oh, a little low.
72.
Oh,
36
beautiful
left.
shot to leave 36.
Beautiful shot.
Zach's not on a finish, so Bill has at least 3 darts to look at after this turn. Well placed trip 19. Very nice, a 96. Gives him a 2 dart out. Oh, that looks to be it.
7-4 lead.
So now Shally has 7, so he's got at least a point here, guaranteed of a minimum of a draw. One more leg and the match is over. That comes out with a 95. That's strong.
it shouldn't be picking up.
There's a ton by Shelley. All right, Zach's throwing to stay in the game here. Oh, a well-placed trip 20. Oh, very nice. Looks like 100 there.
Pissing everybody off. Isn't it?
Oh, there's a beautiful shot for Zach. He's on a finish now. All right, Zach's looking at 118. It should be a treble 20 here. Oh, another treble 20 will leave double 19. Oh, a little wide.
You guys are throwing during downtime between throws and stuff.
Okay.
We'll do that in between matches.
I think Zach's bound and determined to take this out to stay alive.
He doesn't have a choice. He has to take it out.
He's going 4 to leave tops. Here comes the shot at tops. Oh, just above. Oh, and just below. Shelley's got a 130 though. Look at 420s and a center bull.
There's a single. Oh, that leaves 90. That leaves 86.
All right. Zach gets another shot at the 20 here. Double 10 to go. And he does it.
23 darter.
So now we're getting ready for the 13th leg.
Yep. Shelley's up 7-5. Oh, nice shot. 140. Zach needs to get on his horse because
Yeah.
Shelley pulls too far ahead of him. He'll never catch him.
Yeah, he's behind the 8 ball for sure, Mark. 149 down now, but he has 3 darts here to minimize the damage. Oh, somebody must have said something funny. He's broken character there. It must be Jordan Meyer. He must have said something funny.
85 maybe? Yeah, they've won 90. He's down below the Mendoza line. With Zach pretty far back.
He's going to make a switch down to the 19s here. Now back to the 20s.
17's not going to help you with Bill on 190.
No. Bill can pretty much coast from here. Here's just a solid 60 to leave it out now on 130.
I never liked that 20, the 5 next to the 20 and the 1 next to the 20. I always loved the 19 and 18 of me next to the 20.
Yeah. Well, the guy who invented the numbering system was a genius, you know, because...
he was a sadomasochist.
Yeah, that too. Forget, was that Jim Pike that did that? I forget his name, but it was pretty inventive because it rewards, or it punishes darts that are just a millimeter away, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, Shalley's going to be looking at 86 here. 18 will be his shot. Looks like a 1.
85. 70 remains.
He'll just set it up. Throws it to treble 18, gets single. Now he's got 52.
Zach could use a $180 about right now.
Yes, he could. At least 2 treble visit. Doesn't appear to happen this time.
57. That's 57 the hard way.
Sally most likely will take this out, barring anything unforeseen. Tops to win. No. That's a bit surprising.
He's got a little time, though.
He does, yeah. He's got at least 3 darts at 20. Oh, a beautiful trip 20. That was a very well-needed turn there. Double 10 for the win.
Just outside.
Just a bit outside. Oh, that looks to be in. 76 to go. Trip 20. Oh, and that appears to be in. So he needs a double 8. 16 left. This would be a phenomenal finish.
Oh, he busted
he
it.
busted it. Oh, my goodness. Right above it. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
How unfortunate. Boy, he had a really gallant effort, though, Mark, don't you think? That was incredible.
Yeah, it was.
Shalley's struggling on that double.
Yeah, he's been struggling all day on it, actually. Last week he was hitting it like clockwork.
Yeah, usually he does.
Oh, all 3 outside.
That's 6 missed darts at the double 10.
There's Zach. And take another shot at 133.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. He knows how to do it. See the look of steely determination on his face. Oh, it's solid 57. That'll leave 76 then.
Bill better not give him another chance.
No, I'd say he better not. Oh, double 5. That's awkward. Oh, and he hits it.
And the match.
And that's the match.
8-5.
8 legs to 5. Boy, that was a tough one for Zach there at that 133, I'll tell you. We have some, Mark's got a public service announcement about the DPSTL here.
Yeah, how can I play in the DPSTL Premier League for 2021? Play in a minimum of 2 DPSTL leagues during the calendar year of 2020. Finish in the top 10 in the points per round for the year and receive an invite. If you want to play in the DPSTL leagues, the leagues can be formed any time of the year, and you can customize it to suit your wants. Skill level, number of players, location, day, time, money league, fun league, whatever you want. Get a group of your friends together and form your own league, or let Dave Madison know what type of league you want. He can help you recruit players. Go to our website, dartplayersstlouis.com, for more information, or follow us on Facebook on DPSTL. Now, the 2020 Dart Madness Tour starts on Saturday, February 29th, on the first stop at Hot Shots Fenton. There will be 11 stops this year, 7 in St. Louis, 2 in Springfield, Missouri, and 2 in Kansas City. Each stop this year is a round-robin event of 4 to 6 players, followed by 2 elimination knockout brackets. The top 8 from the round robins will play in the championship bracket, and the rest in the consolation bracket. Prize money will be paid out in each bracket, so lots of money to be handed out. So last year, if you paid $30, you lost 3 straight. You were done. This year, you're going to play a minimum of 15 legs, and that's if you lose all 3 of them. So this year's you get to shoot much more.
And I might add that last year at Dart Madness, players came from Springfield, Missouri, Kansas City, Central Missouri. I think a couple even came from Topeka and Lawrence, Kansas. So it does draw a number of players from a 300-mile radius.
Plus, this year, there's a $501 bonus for anyone to throw a perfect game in a 9-dart leg in the singles competition for the entire year. The bonus money is donated by You Shoot 'Em, I Rank 'Em and Promote Darts.
Oh, that's very nice. It's a tall order, but that'd be great to see someone do it.
I'm sure You Shoot 'Em, I Rank 'Em and Promote Darts would love to give out $500 to a 9-darter.
Sure. Doesn't happen often, that's for sure.
So the 7:30 match will be Thomas Hicks from the St. Charles area against Zach Fuchs. Hicks is 37. He's actually from the Indianapolis area. And Zach Fuchs is from St. Louis, and he's 36 years old. We're waiting for that match to get going.
Yeah, many years ago in the early days when Zach started playing, him and I won the BC event at the MVDO Open and got through about 6 or 7 matches. That was a fun day. It was Hot Shot South County quite a number of years ago.
The Premier League is played like the PDC Premier League. Phase 1, all players will play each other at least once in the best of 14 match. 2 matches a night for 5 weeks. After those 5 weeks, 2 players will be dropped off the standings, and the remaining 8 players will move to Phase 2. Phase 2 will be played over 4 weeks, each player playing the other once in the same 14-game format. Standings will carry over from Phase 1, and the top 4 players from Phase 2 will move into the playoffs, with 1 playing 4 and 2 playing 3, to set up the championship night, where we will crown the Premier League champion.
Well, this match shapes up to be a cracker, I think. Thomas Hicks is getting ready to play. He's an excellent dart player. I've played against him before. We had a heck of a game one time, and I think I had 2 125s and a 121, and I didn't even get a shot at the double. It was quite a leg. It was around, I think he threw about 15 to 16 dart leg on me. Looks like we have some messages here. Is that Justin? Can you read that? Girdler?
Girdler, yeah.
Yeah, he says, "Come on, Zach. Filoni's is pulling for you." Yep, Filoni's an excellent bar restaurant down on Manchester near Dogtown, kind of off of close to McCausland. Famous for their pizza. So a shout out for Zach. As the players start warming up, they'll be getting ready to commence play here in a moment with a cork and then the alternating start. What do you think, Mark? Any wagers on this match?
I don't know.
You think
Zach had definitely a good warm-up.
Yeah, he's fresh now, and probably after just missing that 133, he's really geared up.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, and he has looks like a single bull for his cart. And looks like Thomas is that just outside the bull? Or no, maybe it's a do-over, huh?
I don't know if it's a...
Looks like a tie.
It's a PDC cork or not.
Oh, it might be, yeah. Well, it appears Zach did win the throw. Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach won the throw. He's about to fire away here.
He created a poll.
Looks like we have a poll online here on the DPSTL Facebook page. They're taking, I guess, kind of a poll on who they think is going to win. Right now they've got it 64% for Hicks, 36% for Zach Fuchs.
That's closer.
Thomas Hicks looks pretty relaxed. He had a ton the first time and another ton. He looks very, very laid back and relaxed right now. Foot's falling asleep.
Oh, yeah. Do what you gotta do.
My knee, yeah, I'll have to stand up in a minute. Oh, Hicks had a nice shot at cover and got a treble 19 there. It was a nice switch.
Yeah.
I do that a lot myself when I can't hit a 20. I'll just drop down, and it seems like the 19 is easy that way. Not always, but
I think Michael Van Guren's taught people a lot about switching.
yeah. You know, I was watching those guys that I see them, they'll go 20, 19, 18 to have 3 fresh darts, you know, and
Yeah.
and you'll see 93 a lot because they'll go
Yeah.
single 20, single 19, treble 18.
Yeah.
And I guess it makes sense because you got a clean bed to throw at each time.
133 to leave 100.
Wow,
Nice
that's
shot.
a beautiful shot by Hicks to leave 100. Now he just needs triple 20, double 20. He's really come out firing so far.
He's got a 17 darter in his hand.
That's a single to leave 80. Oh,
75 left.
he'll be back though. Oh,
Single bull leave 50.
yep. That was a nice shot to leave 50 there. Well, Zach's got a solid 57. He's got a high out, but it's a possibility.
Oh,
18,
nice
double
shot.
16. Wow.
18 dart,
18,
20 darter.
20 dart leg, huh?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Actually, 5, 3, 17. It was a 17.
17 dart leg.
Yeah. Even better.
So he's averaging somewhere around, what, 80, 86, 88 88 a turn, huh?
Yeah,
It's a pretty good start.
it is.
And another 100 to start off. Oh, right around it for Zach.
Talking about you and him. I mean, hockey.
Boy, Thomas really looks at ease with these triples right now. He's just,
Yeah, is it?
He
He's got
does
him
look-
in the zone.
yeah, he just looks effortless.
My little diva.
It's always a good feeling. Oh, there's Zach with a triple.
'85.
Oh, well placed triple 20. That's a beautiful dart. Oh, very nice. He needed that one.
Yeah, got him back in the game.
You know who else was in When are you gonna get down on Ramsey?
Took another treble.
Here we are on Florida Beach.
Oh, Zach's finding a groove.
Yeah, he's down below the Mendoza line.
Yeah. Wasn't Mendoza a Chicago White Sox?
Yeah, he was a career batting average 200 player,
He
and
was a shortstop, wasn't he?
Yeah. And so when they say we got below the Mendoza line, and you went below 200. So when I'm playing darts, I'll get below the Mendoza line, I can start setting myself up.
I think the record was broken a couple years ago in Major League Baseball, but the lowest batting average for a regular player with over 500 plate appearances was a 186 by Toronto Blue Jay Danny Ainge, who ended up going on to a much greater career as a Boston Celtic.
Oh, yeah.
And now I think he was the general manager of the Boston Celtics. So
I think he picked the right sport, didn't
yeah, he did. Baseball wasn't it. But I thought maybe last year someone had a batting average below 186 for, might have been one of the Cardinals. I don't know. Oh, look at that shot.
That almost went in.
Almost went. All right, well, Hicks will probably be shooting at the 19s. 4 19s leaves bullseye. There's one. Needs a treble. Not going to happen. All right.
68 left now.
Snacks needs the tops. Now double 10. And he gets
game
it.
shot.
Yes, game shot. He got it.
Ties the match at 1-1.
Yeah, that was important to set a tone there and not go down 2-0. Sometimes that can affect a player's nerves when they're already looking at down the barrel of a 2-0 start.
Especially the way Thomas was really hitting early there.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of ebbs and flows in darts, that's for sure.
I always say darts is the most intense games of nerves and self-confidence, culminated into 1/16 of an inch.
That's true. You know, I always said darts is harder than any other sport because in bowling you have like, 18 inches that you can miss. Like you got the ball, which is how many inches wide, and then the pins.
Yeah.
And then in golf, if you hit a drive within 5 yards of, along either side on the fairway, it's still a good drive,
Yeah.
But in darts, 16th of an inch can be a bad dart,
Yeah. It can be a mile away to us.
Yeah, it can. That looks to be, a 55 or a 95? Yeah, 95, yeah.
Nice shot. 82 scored. Puts him down in striking range.
Yeah, he's not on a finish, but yeah, he's in good stead this game, this leg so far. There's a 95 for Zach. Hicks will be looking to set this up. Looks like he'll be looking at 108.
Yeah. I usually shoot 19s on 108.
Yeah,
Because 4 of them leave 32.
I like that shot too. I think Larry Butler was one of the first guys to do that over here in the States, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Because then now you see a lot of players doing that. Because, I didn't know that one, and I used to use the 18, because I always thought a 90, but the 19's a great shot from that.
No, just missed it.
like the great Steve Brown taught me from 118 to shoot 417s to leave 50, you know.
Yeah.
All right, Hicks is going to be looking at a double 10 here.
Yep, for a 2-1 lead. Just outside. Oh, into the 6.
Ah.
Leaves double 7. And outside on that.
Side. Zach's got a 146. Trip 20, trip 18. Or a
Yeah. No, and double 16.
Two and double 16. That's right.
80 scored.
Yeah, he's got 66 left.
Oh, I think that is 24. That should be 42.
Looks like you might have 42. Yeah, that is a nice lead.
Yeah, definitely. Double 2.
Oh, looks like it's just high. He's on the madhouse, as they call.
Oh,
Oh,
he
he
did
did
it.
get it. He got it.
Wow.
Wow. Sorry about that. I thought that was just above.
Need
We're
a
looking at the
Need
same.
a macro lens.
Yeah, we're looking at the same thing the viewers in the audience are looking at. So we're not, right there next to the. We're watching a screen as well.
I think we need a camera crew.
Yeah,
Somebody
we
zoom
do.
in on it.
We do, yeah. It's actually going to be coming. Okay, went down there for cover.
Yeah, $3.99.
Oh, that one's barely sticking. I'd switch, and he did smartly. That was
84.
a nice switch there.
Yes, it was. It's about 68.
How about now? Is that better? We got Greg Asher. Hi, Greg. Said the mic volume was low. Can you hear us better now?
Thomas has looked like he slowed down a little bit since the beginning of the match.
Yeah.
Maybe he lost a little concentration or something.
Well, this will be a long match, so it'll be some ups and downs. All right, Zach's looking at 144 here. 2 trip 20s and a double 12 will do it. You know, this is how Rob Cross won the world championship when he beat Phil Taylor. He had a 2 triple 18s and a double 18 to take 144.
I know. Yeah, that day he couldn't miss that triple 18.
Yeah.
He was using it constantly for his outs.
He
He
did.
took out a 128 with 2 triple 18s and a double 10. I'm like, holy mackerel.
Yeah, I know. It was amazing.
Zach's on 32. Oh, just inside. Actually, 16. Thomas on 77. That's a doable out.
I don't know. We're going to have to talk to the IT staff. Oh, that's from an IT person. What? No wonder.
At least 58. At least 40.
Now he needs tops. Oh, a little low. This
Zach-
could be a big momentum swinger if Zach converts this double 8.
Come on, Zach, throw a dart right at it. Double 4. Oh, just outside.
Oh, there's an ugly bounce. That looked like it hit the wire. All right, Snacks needs a double 4 this time. This is a momentum swinger here, whoever wins this leg. Use that barrel, right up, hit that barrel. Oh, up to the madhouse. I kind of like double 1 though, you know.
Yeah,
I don't try to leave it,
it's your
but
last resort. I mean, you
Yeah.
got to hit it.
yeah, I hit one Saturday, in fact.
Yeah. I used to like to throw one high and then bank one in off of it. Oh, right there, all over that wire.
Thing with double 1, you almost get to that relaxed resignation where you know that it doesn't matter, and then it just almost goes in without even trying, you know.
Sure.
Oh, and just like that,
There you go. 2-2.
Fuchs does it. Here we are, all square up at 2. And now Zach has the darts in leg 5. Leg 5 of a possible 14. Nice 95, or 96, I should say. Hicks comes back with a ton. Oh, what a beautifully placed triple 20. $85 will do.
Yep.
We're starting to see some resolute determination here.
Yep. Consistency.
I think players are both relaxed now.
Yeah.
Kind of get over the early leg jitters.
Nice shot.
Oh, what a beautiful third dart. I used to always preach the third dart should be the best one, but I never was able to do that myself. Makes sense though when you get 2 darts to practice, you just, but
Yeah. The late Axel Foley used to always, Ajax used to say,
oh, Ajax Foley, yeah.
yeah, he used to say, throw the third dart first.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, we all miss Ajax very much. He was a great guy.
Yeah, he was.
I got to play against him in a remote league. I subbed with some guys, and he was really happy to play. That was shortly before, probably a couple months before his passing, so we were texting each other afterwards. It's kind of like, I wish we were in the same room playing.
Exactly, yeah.
And the remote league's just not quite the same as being
Yeah.
able to interact in person.
Sure. Yeah. Just this past week, Bill Pittman from Kansas City passed away.
Yeah,
It's a
very
shame.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he was a very good guy.
Yeah, he was a great guy. I hadn't seen Bill in a number of years, but there's been many well-wishings to our Kansas City friends and to the Pittman family. Yeah, he was a great guy. I'd see him over in Jeff City at all the Governor's Cups and dart tournaments,
Yeah.
He was a lot of fun. And I saw he was 72. I saw his obit today, his obituary.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah. He used to also cook the barbecue for the Chicken Coop Open every year. And,
Oh, okay.
and one year, I think he won the Jack Daniels Award for the best, like the National Jack Daniels Championship for barbecue.
Wow. Yeah, my son does a lot of smoking of meats. He has one of those monster Traegers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think I helped his wife pay for it one year. It was $800. She goes, "You think this is worth it?" I said, "What comes out of it is going to be worth it."
Oh, wow, that's great. One of my friends at Blueberry Hill, he's an employee there, has gave me some of his brother's ropes of deer sausage recently, and I got some really good cheese at Schnucks and some crackers, and had some deer sausage one day. I always like that.
So Thomas Hicks is up now 3-2.
He started with a 22, so Zach should be able to start out, and well, it's kind of close here, but Zach has the ability to take the darts away if he has a good turn here. Oh, that's a
bouncer.
very unfortunate bounce.
That's 2 bounce outs for him in the match.
Yeah,
That's a pretty much.
that's a tough dart there. I used to get ridiculed for using hammerheads, but I don't know. I've had a lot of them stick when you wouldn't think they would,
Yeah. Yeah, I used to love hammerheads.
Yeah.
But,
I've been shooting those for over 30 years.
yeah, I had 28 gram GTs. And,
Yeah, the old GT, I think they still make those.
yeah, they do. But they cost $155 for as little as I play anymore.
Wow.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's worth it.
I got the 18 gram ones. I use the light ones.
Okay.
And I saw that the Triple Threat Dart Shop is selling 36 gram hammerheads. They had them in the store. They had it on their Facebook page the other day.
Wow.
So shout out to Keith and Matt Sexton of Triple Threat Dart Shop in St. Louis.
It's on Chippewa, isn't it?
Yeah, in Chippewa and Hampton.
Yeah.
So they're the one-stop supplier for your darting needs. You gotta buy me a drink for that, Keith, if you're listening. And a frosty cold Budweiser, as Mike Shannon would say. I'll never forget when Mike Shannon one time, he must have had a lot of frosty cold buds because he was talking about the St. Louis Sympathy Orchestra. Classic Shannonisms.
Yeah. There's a lot of those over the years.
Yeah.
There's 100, I believe 181 down below the Mendoza line. Zach's going to have to average more than 45 a turn to catch him.
or say something. Our fans out there are listening over here.
There's a 99. Leaves 82. That's a nice out shot. I like to go double bull on that shot.
Oh,
Because a
absolutely.
single leaves 57, which is still a
Absolutely.
decent out.
I
Double,
always shoot the bull with 3. Now, 2 darts, I'll go treble 14, but Zach's away back. So we should see Hicks shoot the bull here. Beauty of it, the single leaves you 57, which is 17 tops.
yeah,
Oh, he went to the 14 route. Surprised all of us.
yeah, 68 left.
Oh, I missed it. You gotta pay attention here. Well, now he's committed to the 18 here. He's got 68 left. Oh, he went. Yeah, trip 16's an interesting way. That would have left 20. I guess he loves 20. All right. Well, he'll still be back. 59 should go pretty easily. Although we haven't seen a lot of consistent 2-dart checkouts so far tonight.
No.
All right, let's see what happens here. 19, tops it is.
Oh, just below it. Oh, he busted it.
Too much.
He's still far back. So
Yeah,
at least
he'll have
3
another
more.
3 at it. Yep.
There's 114.
By the way,
There's 94 now.
we should give a little shout out to our sponsors here at Concord Bowl in St. Louis, who are kind enough to donate us this banquet room so we can put on these matches and do what we do here. So thanks to the amazing staff at Concord Bowl here. Got a real nice room all to ourselves and quite a few people here in attendance. Oh, there's a beautiful triple 18.
Oh, just outside.
All right, now Thomas needs a double 10.
Oh,
Oh, it appears, did he get it?
no.
Oh boy. Thought that last one went. All right, Zach needs tops. And gets it.
For a 3-3 tie.
This is shaping up to be a good match. I wonder what the odds are online now. Wonder if the poll numbers have changed on Facebook. I haven't checked lately here. All right, Fuchs with the darts and leg 7. That's a 57. That looks to be a 95, huh? Yep.
It's a Coke. Want a soda or anything?
Oh,
Beer?
I got a little beer. Well, I don't care.
Yeah. And what kind of beer?
It was just Bud Light.
Bud Light. And a glass.
Okay.
I
No.
give her some.
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. No problem.
Okay, it looks like a 60 for Thomas.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Mark, if this goes all the way to 14 legs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even bet against a draw here. I think this could. I think last week we had what, 3 draws, 3 or 4 draws. Yeah.
Yeah. At least 3.
Yeah. So That's a good indication of how evenly matched so many of these players are.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think there's about 10 spectators out there.
yeah, nice. That was a beautiful switch by Thomas to the Trip 19. Very smart darts. All right, Zach's up with an even 300 left. You know, when I met Thomas, he said he used to also play in Jacksonville, Florida for a while. I think before Indianapolis, didn't he?
Yeah,
I think he originally from, I forget if he was from Jacksonville first, but he was there for a while too.
yeah, he probably was there first because I had talked to him on Messenger last year when he was in Indianapolis. I was trying to get him to start a youth league out there for high school players. Now they have one for middle school because Sean Green out of Indianapolis, Fishers, Indiana, runs a youth league through the school. And he has 42 kids on it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, there's Zach with a solid 60. Puts him in good position with a 70 to look at.
Shot 102.
Oh, thank you, Donna. Thank you. All right, double 20 for the win here. Oh, just missed.
You get the double one?
Appears to be. Yeah, 38 left.
As we usually say,
Gonna
that
go
was
14 again. No, he went bull that time.
bullseye.
See, I like the 82. I go with 2 darts. I'll go 14. All right. Zach's gonna split the wicket, split the 6 to go for 32.
Oh, just outside.
It's a race to 32 here, Mark.
Yeah. Single 16.
Oh,
busted it.
just below it. This is a pivotal leg because whoever wins goes up 4-3 now.
Yep.
Boy, he's got to get this one right inside.
Oh, just missed it too. Wow. In the 10th round now.
Double 8 for the win. Oh, man.
Wow.
Wouldn't think this can go much further. Somebody's going to hit this. I think that was it.
Yeah. So Zach takes a 4-3 lead now. Which is funny because Thomas missed some doubles earlier on it to take where he was going to have taken a 3-1 lead.
Yeah.
And then Zach came back and won, and now Zach takes the lead 4-3.
Shows you how much darts is a game of momentum, you know.
Yeah.
And like you said earlier about self-confidence, it can kind of go up and down as it goes, you know. I think we've all been there, you know.
Yeah.
Zach with a 43. Oh, an unfortunate bounce.
That's his third bounce.
Yeah, the way his dart kind of goes in, it tails off from left to right, and it hits the dart, and then hits the barrel, and it just doesn't have a chance to stick one sometimes. But he does throw a great dart, I'll give him that. Oh, there's another one. It's like it just hits that barrel. Now Zach's effectively has won the darts back. If he can pounce on this.
Wow.
There's a nice recovery for
like
Thomas.
140 maybe?
Yeah, 140. That puts him back in a commanding position now. And Zach, not to be daunted, comes
Yeah.
back with a 95. So
Yeah.
we got a barn burner this leg now.
Triple 20.
99, yeah. 99? This is Maxwell Smart. Has anybody found the chief? I think we need the cone of silence.
It's on 34.
Wow, that is a beautiful 134. You know, I saw Agent 86 hiding out behind the soda machine. Missed it by that much. Well, Zach's got a treble 5. He doesn't have a finish now, but
There's a 109.
he can bring it down to a manageable level for the next turn.
106.
Oh, and a
Very
beautiful
nice shot.
triple 20.
46.
Yeah, that's going to be a nice one to go look at.
Thomas needs a single bull to leave 100.
Yeah, single bull would do him real well, and I think he has it.
No, it's a little bit low.
No?
I think he's in a 19.
Oh, I was in. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
it was.
got 60 left. Okay, Zach on a 46. He's going to do the split thing. That's a good idea. And he
did.
gets it.
Yep. Takes a 5-3 lead.
Yeah, he stole that leg against the darts. And now he's up again. Boy, Zach looked really solid in this turn. It's like a 140. He looks really, really relaxed right now. He was really still up there on the line. you can see his confidence is just
Yeah.
really zooming right now.
He'll be in bed by then.
Oh, a nice switch for Thomas.
Yeah.
That was a good idea there. Solid 60 for Fuchs.
Puts him back below the Mendoza line.
Yeah. Oh, a nice solid ton for Thomas. Looks like a solid 60 for Zach. Well, there's a nice ton for Thomas. It's anybody's game right now.
Yeah. Somebody get a big check out here.
Wow, nice shot to go down to 19 to leave 96. 157. Nice solid 60, or no, 41 I should say. All right, here's first dart should be a triple 20. He'll be going 19 now. $76 left.
$60. 56. A quick game of 56.
Yeah. Who's going to take 56? Topsy wants. And he gets
Get
it.
it. Wow, 6-3 lead.
Topsy gets.
Oh, that was a clutch shot.
Yes, it was.
Because if he doesn't hit it, and he comes back and hits that,
Yeah,
it's 5-4. Now it's 6-3.
that's a huge commanding lead right now.
As Gus Kyle used to say, that's a 4-point game there.
Yeah. Good old Gus Kyle. He used to own a steakhouse in Cuba, Missouri, didn't he? Or a bar. He owned a bar or restaurant down in Cuba.
Yeah. My sister lives down there.
Oh, really?
Off of Indian Lake or something.
Oh, yeah. Is that near Steelville or something like that?
It's in Cuba, and there's a pretty big
wow.
lake community thing.
Huh. Oh, well-placed triple 20 here by Zach. 85.
Want us to make room for you? This is not going to. I mean,
Hicks with an 81. I'll take a cookie, thank you. Thank you, Gavin. Shout out to one of our youth players, Gavin Keene, who just came up here and gave me a chocolate chip cookie. These things are delicious. I think these are Dad's cookies down on South St. Louis on Louisiana.
Yeah, that place has been there forever.
They have those Scotch oatmeals too. I saw them at the snack bar. Boy, these are good.
Thomas is down to 119. Oh, nice shot at 95, lead 108.
Well, the finish of this leg's interesting. Now Thomas needs to take this out, or Zach. Well, Zach's up first, so he's gone the 18 route, and it looks like
Single.
Is that a single?
Yeah, 72 left.
Yeah.
67 left now.
This is almost a must hit for Thomas, and he
Good
gets
shot.
it. Boy, that was a key shot by Thomas Hicks.
Yes, it was. That was a 19 darter.
19. That's a wonderful leg.
Yeah. So that makes it 6-4 now.
Yeah. Also want to give a shout out to Dave Madison, who's made this possible. He's basically the brains and the creator behind this DPSTL.
Yeah, Dave's been. This has been Dave's dream to do the Dart Madness tour for at least 10, 15 years. He's been pounding it through his head.
Yeah.
Talks to me every in the years before about doing this something like March Madness, but he wanted to do a Dart Madness.
With 64,
Yeah.
finalists.
Yeah. So he did it last year. It came out pretty good.
Yeah.
And but we're hoping that it just keeps getting better and better. And with 7 stops in St. Louis, 2 in Springfield, and 2 in Kansas City, maybe able to draw players in better.
And in fact, the finals for this past year was a scintillating final between St. Louis area's Curtis Strite from Hillsboro, Missouri, and Kansas City native Paul Schwindeman, who ended up prevailing. It was held at the South 94 Bistro, and you can see the live stream on the DPSTL YouTube page,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So this Saturday is the stop number 1 of the tour, February 29th at the Hot Shots in Fenton. And it's going to be a round robin event to start. And then they'll take the top 8 players, probably either 1 or possibly 2 best round robins out of each round robin group and go to the final 8, all the way to the finals then. So for $30, you'll get to shoot a lot more darts than you did last year. So it'll really be worth it just to practice.
yeah, that's nice, because what do they put you in a group of 6 and you play 3 legs each or something?
Yeah. So that you play 3 legs.
3 legs against 5 different players.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
15
great.
legs for $30.
That's wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah, and you get to play, good competition.
Yep.
Also want to thank out Curtis Strite, who came here early and tirelessly set up all of this, the cables and the live stream for us so we can do this broadcasting live, and also to Jordan Meyer to providing this wonderful microphone that we have. It's a state-of-the-art mic, it looks like. So thanks to all of those guys make this possible. Oh, a well-placed triple 19 there. 2 of them.
Oh, nice shot.
Very nice. 131 to leave 32. That's a
Oh.
spectacular shot.
That is.
Yeah, he's really in a driver's seat if he takes this out.
That was 95, leave 126.
Yeah, and that was a wonderful shot by Thomas, keeping himself in this.
Come on, Zach, you got to hit this.
No. Well, 419s for Thomas will leave the bull. Certainly doable. Oh, he went up top instead. Okay, Fuchsia's up at the 8-8 here. Boy, he's glad that wasn't a double 16. A double 4 for the leg.
Oh.
Nope. All right, Hicks needs a 102 here. 82 left. Will he go 14? Will he go bull? He went the 14 route.
62 shot, 40 left.
Yeah, or 60, yeah. Fuchs needs a double 2 here. And he gets it.
Yes. Praise.
So that guarantees him a point.
Yeah, 7-4 lead now.
So he has at least 1 point in the table here. He wins one more leg, he'll have 2 points for a win. They get 1 point for a draw. Well, you can hear some really wild bowlers behind us somewhere.
Yes.
We're pretty well isolated back here, but I can hear some bowlers that sound like they're on a roller coaster. Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Sounds like they're at Six Flags.
I remember the first time I went to Arnold Bowl to go to their blind draw. I parked on the wall near the back wall where the bowling alley's at, and there was a thunderstorm going on. And I couldn't tell if it was thunder or somebody making a strike. It was so noisy over there in that corner.
I know that parking lot always scares me because of that steep hill. I was worried about what happens if it ices on that lot because it's literally almost a
I know.
45-degree incline. You know?
Yeah. End up in the bar the hard way.
And when you open your car door, if you're parked on the hill there, you got to be real careful that your door doesn't hit the car next to you. You know.
Yeah, slam and land on your leg.
Yeah, that too.
On March 15th, the Gateway Youth Dart League starts their new season up. We run from 8 years old to 19 years old, and that will be at an Arnold Bowl on Sundays starting at noon. On April 4th, we have a challenge match against the Varney Army. Caleb Varney and his 2 brothers and his dad are going to play against our youth league. We're going to play a Minnesota team game. We've never lost a Minnesota team game in the history of our youth league, and we don't even play it as a regular game. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, the Varneys are regulars at Friday night blind draw at Ray's Bar on Delore and Morganford across from the old Bevo Mill. Jennifer Smith and Jim Easterby run that draw. And for those of you who don't know, Saturday nights, Caleb Varney runs a blind draw down the street at Bar Roma on Gravois at 7. Both of them, I think, starts at 7:30. Well, I know the one at Ray's starts at 8, so I'm going to try to make that this Friday. Last time I drew Levi Varney, we ended up losing to the dad, Don Varney. He beat us, so he's been playing for 30-something years. He got out of darts for 30 years and came back, and now all his sons play, and they're the up-and-coming B team that's, they're going to be fast into A before long. By the way, my colleague Mark here has tirelessly promoted youth darts for over 30 to 35 years. He's the one who's the spearhead of this Gateway Youth Dart League, and before that he ran a youth league in Belleville, Illinois that brought many great players like Jessica Thatcher, who is here in the audience, and Jeremy Miller, the big kid who's a top player. And they played out of, where was that, Belle Bowl or Bel Air Bowl or something?
Yeah, we played out of several places back in Belleville. We played at a place in Collinsville, Boomerangs.
Oh, I remember that bar.
Yeah, and we just got moved around a lot, but it was okay. It was fun.
But it's great to have tireless efforts from people like yourself, Mark, that grow the next generation of dart players. Because without the next generation of dart players, it's, you wonder, well, the game die off with us, but it doesn't. So
Sure.
and it keeps us old guys on our toes because we want to beat those whippersnappers.
Oh, just inside on that.
What happened?
Zach can stay alive. If he hits this, he's...
This is a big one for Thomas.
Yeah.
Now he needs double 9. Almost. This is for the match. Zach hits double 5 or 2 double 4. I don't know which way he's going to go. It looks like he's going to go for double 5. Little high. Oh, he busted it.
Thomas can cut that lead, and he did. So now it's 7-5.
That was a critical shot for Thomas. All right, leg 13. Snacks to throw first. Scooby Snacks. Ruby Roo. Raggy. Hey. We got the laughing assassin here. Jordan Meyer, the laughing assassin. Jordan Meyer has more giggles than a pack of hyenas after they killed a lion.
Isn't that the truth? This is a barn burner here, isn't it?
Yeah. I've never seen Jordan unhappy. He's always having fun, laughing and giggling, and I love him. He's a great guy.
Yep, that's why I played the game.
Remember, we played and we made the semifinals at the New Year's Day tournament one year.
Yes, we did. We should have won.
Yeah.
That dang double jumps in the
I think
way
we ran into Gary Boyd at the end of that one.
Yep, missed a couple doubles and then
Gary Boyd, the natural.
Yeah,
natural.
He was on fire that day.
That dude can walk into the bar, not shoot a dart all day, and start throwing 140s. I'm going.
Because we played in
happen?
Because we did in the 501 doubles, then we played in the cricket doubles, and we played him, and I believe we played
Rob King. That was Rob King.
Rob King, and I remember the first 6 turns.
That might have been Jeff Hall.
I thought it was Jeff Hall, but I think with the first 6 turns, Gary had at least 140 in cricket.
Oh, yeah.
And Jordan hit 5 to 7 19s 3 or 4 turns in a row, but 6 turns in a row, Gary hit a
140.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was a battle.
So we went out in the first round, and I think they ended up winning it.
That's all right. We'll get that. We'll get that 501 one of these days.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Zach with the 60.
Thomas got a decent lead on him.
Yeah, this is a pivotal leg because if
Yeah.
Thomas wins, we're going to go to a final leg 14.
Better hit a good shot here.
Yeah, so
He'll
we
be
make it 7 to
hoping for the
6.
draw here.
Yep.
And what was there, 3 or 4 draws last week, I believe, wasn't there?
Yep.
Yeah.
You had one.
I had one against Bill.
Yeah.
You were down
That was
5
a
to
tough
2.
match.
I was saying earlier how evenly matched the these players are when you have that many draws. You know.
I just played Curtis just a second ago. He beat me 8 to 5, but we both averaged a 76.7.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Exact same average.
Really?
Yep. Crazy how that happens.
And what was the final?
8-5 Curtis. He hit the bigger outs. He hit some big outs along the way. Oh,
Oh,
133 from
I love that
130.
shot from 265. It leaves you the bull shot on 132. I always shoot that. 265 because if you get a 95, then you got 170.
Oh, here
Oh,
comes
just hanging
double
in there.
20.
Oh, that dart's
Double 20 for
that
the
dart's barely hanging in there.
It's in there though.
Yeah,
it
you
is.
just got to go up high, and he gets it.
Oh, he hit it.
Oh, 120.
Boy, what a clutch shot by Thomas Hicks.
Yeah.
That was
That's
a
a
huge
7
shot.
to 6.
That was incredible. Now a 14th and final leg.
To the decider.
This is the decider. And Hicks has the darts.
What now? That was a clutch shot. 77 start. That's not a bad end.
So does that show your checkout ratio out there too? Or does it show the double checkout ratio?
It will on the
It will in
stats.
the final.
Because that's the key when you have
It
the
will
same
on the stats.
average and somebody wins that many.
That's the thing.
It's
We had the same
checkout.
average, but Curtis had a better checkout average because his outs were because he kept hitting big outs. I was ahead a lot of games, but he kept hitting a 100 out or 80 out or something when I was sitting on 20.
I didn't know how many low outs were affected by that, but I guess it's mostly upper outs.
Yeah.
I
was
Curtis
sitting
had
on
a 15 darter here.
Yep. I said I was sitting on a lot of low outs.
Look at 4 tons in a row and you beat him.
Zach has
Yeah, I
a
know.
big ton there.
That one he missed. He missed a 12 darter. We were both sitting on a 12 darter. We had some good
Well,
games.
this shapes
Mark.
up to be a heck of a leg here.
Yeah, that was a barn burner of a match.
So
I
you're-
wish we were on
Neither
the
player's given an inch here. You can see that steely
36%
determination.
of his outs.
same- I know.
That's pretty high.
I know.
If you
Trust
can
me,
if
I
you can
know.
hit over 33% of your outs, you're gonna win a lot of games.
I know why I lost.
All right, I'll come down there.
I know why I lost.
What? Read the bottom one.
Asher, fire the IT staff.
What happened?
Anyway, we're talking about the mic. The
Oh,
mic
yeah,
was too
yeah.
low.
I said Asher's an ass.
I
I
know.
said that's coming from an IT.
Greg Asher sitting in his garage, don't know what darts are.
Yeah, tell him he can be here. You don't have
96
to worry
from
about
Zach
the
Fuchs.
That's right.
Should I tell him that?
Yeah.
This Greg Asher, Curtis Strite said if you were here in person, you wouldn't have to worry about the IT staff.
Woo! 140 from Thomas Hicks.
Wow.
Big shot.
Wow, McMahon, did you believe that shot?
That was incredible.
For deciding leg, this is a freaking clutch shot. Ooh.
You remember when Jesse the Body was governor of Minnesota, he said, I, Jesse the Body Ventura, promised to pin down inflation and grapple with the issues.
Double 20. Hey,
We in
tie
it.
match. That's a draw.
Oh, what a heck of a
7-7.
comeback by Thomas to make a draw.
Yeah, he was down 7-4.
7-4, he wins the next 3 legs on the trot.
That's a great freaking shot.
Wow, what a phenomenal finish there. That was great. What do we got up next there, Mark?
We have Bobby Dees and Jeff Hall.
Oh, two great players from Illinois, Bobby Dees and Jeff Hall.
Yeah, Jeff's from Gillespie,
Gillespie, Illinois.
and Bobby Dees is from Belleville.
Yeah. Bobby's been playing, he said, 7 years now. And
He's a good shot for 7 years.
I've played both of them. In fact, I met Jeff Hall at the New Year's Day tournament the old Hive New Year's Day tournament was held at 94 Bistro, and we drew each other and a blind draw, and we ended up going all the way, and they ran out of time.
Wow.
And the bar had to close, and we ended up having to split money, but we never lost. So
That's good. Yeah, Bobby D's a great player.
Jeff's nickname is Hitman. He also has his own line of custom-made darts that he sells through Ken McCowan at 9 Dart Out US, who's a well-known supplier in Northern Illinois. So, yeah, they're his 18-gram darts. I may have to try those sometime because that's what I use is 18-gram darts. So, may have to ask him to let me throw his.
Yeah, I use a 30-gram Designer razor grip.
Oh, yeah, I do like coarse knurling too. I have the coarse knurling.
Yeah.
Some people like the smoother barrels, but yeah.
But Nancy Oddie gave me a set of her 40-gram darts,
Oh, wow.
and we're thinking about doing it as a fundraiser at a tournament by
Thanks, gentlemen.
Boy, that was terrific.
It was a
fantastic.
good match, huh?
Fantastic.
Yeah, you won the last 3 to pull that draw. That was
Yeah, I'll tell you
phenomenal.
what, I missed a lot of doubles there.
You know, you started out heavy duty. You started out heavy duty on the match. I thought,
First leg, you had 2
Yeah, she-
tons.
yeah.
And then you had several killer bounce outs, you know.
I know you had 4
I'll
bounce
tell you
outs.
what,
Four
I
bounce
was ready to take the darts and throw them right out the door at that point.
It was just unfortunate because it was coming in and was hitting the barrel. It hit the barrel, the one that was in there.
I'll tell you what, it is what it is. That double 10 was my nemesis tonight.
Yeah.
That's normally my number. And I give away 2 or 3 games just on that double 10.
Yeah.
It's different. It was a good match. Good match.
Yeah, it
Fabulous.
was.
Yeah, that 120 checkout was gorgeous.
Oh man, I was afraid to shoot it. To be honest, I
Oh, I know,
thought
that
the
dart
20 was
was
going to
just
fall
barely-
out as soon as it hit the board.
I know.
That previous match against Shally, he busted a 133 out.
Yeah, I seen that. He hit the double right
Yeah.
above it.
Double 11, yeah.
Seen that. Well, my big one for tonight was probably the 130 checkout. The
Yeah.
double
Yeah.
and I hit it, and I was like, well, that's why you shoot it, I guess.
Absolutely.
That's why you shoot it.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, guys.
You sticking around? You taking on?
I still got one more match. I got to play Dave Madison next. So.
Okay, we'll be here.
Absolutely.
That was Thomas Hicks, all if you could hear him. Yeah, he's a great player, class guy. All these guys are great guys. I guess Thomas is going to play DPSTL founder Dave Madison on a off screen, but our feature match coming up will be Jeff Hall and Bobby D's. So. I didn't know if we could type from
We can
yeah.
right there.
Oh, okay. I was thinking we could type from that keyboard.
Oh, my Bobby, you're pretty good.
That's your Premier Code membership.
No, that's the code for the next live streaming match.
Ah,
Bobby D's and Jeff Hall.
yep.
Hey, when this person texts you and tell you their good news, I'm just going to let you know ahead of time. Act excited,
All right,
okay?
got it.
Cassie?
Oh yeah, she already texted me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had a good conversation with her.
Yeah, she did a job as
She's
Sherpa.
excited. I'm happy for her.
Yeah. And it's not a contract, thank God.
She's got a bright future.
Yeah, she does. And, you know, she's always had contracts. And
She's in good shape.
I know.
All right, the players for the next match are getting ready to do battle on the Aki. Hitman Jeff Hall's warming up.
Jeff Hall had a great match last week. Threw a 16-darter in the second match of the day. He shot really well. He hit a 180 in that match. He shot really good.
Yeah, in fact, going into this evening's play, Jeff was at the top of the table with 2 wins and 4 points after week 1. So he's at the top of the table going into tonight. Now the standings may be a little bit different after the first round of matches were played already this evening.
And I walked through the first fucking leg. That's what I did. I beat the first leg. He got me second. The second leg. Third game, he shot phenomenal. The second leg, he had me, and all of a sudden he let up, and I
Schellenberger won the first one.
There's one of our other players, Warren. What you talking about? Willis.
Warren, I ain't mad at you, Willis.
Oh, Warren, I ain't mad at you, Willis. Yeah. Warren's a great guy too. I've played on a team with him out of Jody T's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In a bar.
Huh?
Arsenal.
Yeah, off there, near
Yeah.
44 and
Yeah.
it's on Ivanhoe and Scanlon.
That's it. Yeah.
Across from Pizza Go Go.
Yeah, I remember that place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's called Muser's Pub, and there's still
Oh, is that Muser's now?
still in the MVDO. Yeah. I know last season or two ago, Ron Langendorf had a team out of there. I'm not sure if he's still there or not. I think they had one team this season or two. All right, Bobby D's is warming up. I don't know if they're getting ready to cork here. It's getting close. This is going to be a good match. Yeah, it shows you the talent we have in this area. I mean, we got guys from Central Illinois and,
Yeah.
Jefferson County, Missouri. I mean, most of these players all come from 40, 50 miles. Jordan Meyer lives out in O'Fallon, Missouri.
Yeah. Bill Schellenberger lives in Ashley, Illinois.
Oh, Ashley, Illinois?
That's out by Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon, that's about 65 miles east of here then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, he plays the 6:30. He plays a match at 6:30 an hour before, and then he plays another one because he has to go to work at like 2 a.m.
They get call your first 180.
Oh, yeah.
You'll just try a little too hard. That's fun though.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a heck of a comeback, man. You had a 7-4. And I loved your 265. I always shoot that 19 because the 133 leaves you 132. Now you got bull shot. If you hit the 95, you got 170. So I always shoot that with 265. You learn a lot of those watching those guys. They like 302. They always shoot 18, and they'll shoot 3 treble 18s, leave 140. I seen Steve Brown do that down in Governor's Cup Finals against Ryan Mooneyham. And he almost took the 140 out. He threw 162 from 302. And he had a chance at a 12-dart leg. Okay, we're getting ready to cork here. Jeff Hall, it looks like it's either a single or just outside.
I think they both get singles.
It looks like they're going to redo it and they're going to leave them in there.
I leave him in there. I hate to leave him in there.
Well, maybe
Pull him
not.
out.
Yeah, some players will leave them in there. I know it's better to take them out.
I
Some
don't
will
like
leave
that
them
pile in there.
out. Okay, that one's outside. Oh, looks like Jeff's a little closer. Okay. Yeah, this shapes up to be a good match.
Yes.
I wonder what the odds makers say on the poll there, Mark. Did you see that?
It was 52-48 to Bobby D's.
Oh, that's a close.
That was 29 votes too.
Oh, he went over to cover and set a triple 19 for a beautiful shot. 81. Or no, that should be 82. 92. It looks like a 92, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that's a 92. He's fixing it, I think.
92.
09.
409, that's right. We were hoping they could hear us up at the board. I was yelling at. Hopefully our fans in the audience can hear us. So. Well, Bobby looks like he's got an 85 start.
Yeah.
solid 60 for Jeff.
You were only about that far ahead of me. You're only about that far.
Yeah, Jeff tied Warren Willis in his first match, 7-7. Jeff had a 15 darter in that match.
So that means Jeff has 5 points going into this match and most likely at the top of the table still, I would assume. Unless somebody's won 3 matches already, you know. Because he had the first, 2 wins and the other people had draws like some of them had last week. Nice solid shots there. Oh, there's a beautiful second dart. Looks like 80. He's got a pretty good lead there. Neither player on a finish, but somebody should be pretty soon here. Well, there's a solid 60 to leave 113. What do you think, Mark? 19 first? What do you think he'll shoot?
That would leave 94.
He's gone 20.
You have to shoot the 19 either way.
Yeah, eventually. So now he has 74 left.
Yeah.
And he goes at the 14, hits an 11, though.
63.
Yeah, he'll be back. He'll have at least 3 at that.
Yeah.
There was a nice third dart recovery for Bobby. Looks like he's eyeing the 13. Oh, it might have it.
No, 32 left.
Oh, he'll have a look at 32 when he comes back. Yeah, Bobby could use a big turn here. And it appears he gets it.
Nice shot at 100.
Okay. Well, puts a little bit of pressure on Jeff to take this 32 out. Needs that double A. Not to be this time.
Huh?
Towards in the middle. So
No.
both sides the same distance.
Shots.
You win that? Barely, huh?
Oh, he's got double 10 here for the game. Oh. All right, Jeff gets one more shot here at double A. And he gets it. First blood from the hitman. Okay, Bobby's to throw first in leg 2. 125 there. Yep, 125 for Bobby. Jeff comes back with 60.
Is that a
Looks like a 58. No, yeah, a 96.
96?
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, very nice.
Is that a 134 or something?
Like 86.
Curtis, better not throw over 22 darts. That was our most darts. Our first leg was our most darts.
I think I already went over that.
That's crazy.
Oh, nice shot at cover dart there.
Yeah, 82.
Good.
80, 140, leave 60. That was a nice shot by Bobby D's. Got a chance to make this 1-1.
All right, Bobby needs 20 double 20 here. Gets the first one. Oh, just low. But he'll be back because Jeff's not on a finish. Got a fun crowd here at the Concord Bowl, you know?
Yeah, I think about 10, 15 people watching.
Yeah.
Bobby D's just tied it 1-1.
Yeah, this shapes up to be a real even match so far, I think.
Yeah.
They're both very excellent players.
Message.
Oh, look at this. Oh, is that 140 or 180? 140 for Jeff Hall. Yeah, he effectively has the darts here. Follows it up with a 46. Apparently we understand there's a little bit of a lull in our YouTube video. Hopefully it's going to come back here in a moment.
Yeah, that's over there. Ian Trebo said it was getting choppy.
Yeah, apparently some of you will see it choppy, or hopefully it improves here.
It says
about that.
Okay. I didn't know.
Dang it. That's beyond our control. I just got invited to the St. Pat's Open in Lake of the Ozarks on
Did you?
March 6th, 7th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Central Missouri Dart, people from there.
Yeah. Cool. That's a great
I don't know.
tournament.
I'm thinking about going. I used to go with Jim Plimmel a lot and play in that one.
Yeah.
It's been about 8 years since I've been in one of those.
Yeah. I think 1997. Me and Matt Stevenson. Matt was about 16 years old. We won cricket doubles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That was.
I remember him. Yeah.
We beat Tim Stegman and Mike Frank in the finals.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was a great match.
Yeah, Tim Stegman lives in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin these days.
Yeah.
I used to always draw against him in the first round in every
nice
blind
checkout.
draw. Look at that, 110 out.
Wow, that was gorgeous.
That was a beautiful out by Bobby. Boy, that was spectacular.
$140 open.
Wow, look at the start. This is scintillating.
Yes. Not too shabby, and you're both averaging 140.
As the late, great Sid Waddell would say, magisterial. It's incredible tungsten tossing. Boy, these guys are bringing it right now, I'm telling you. They're both in the zone on that triple 20 right now.
He's on 32. Oh, just missed that 32. That'd been a great shot. Jeff Hall's on 144. He's another one of those. Oh, 80 leaves 64.
Boy, this has
100.
been a hell of a leg, I'll tell you. This is a pivotal one right here. Looks like
Double
he's
eight.
just inside. Double
Oh,
eight.
and he hits it. Great shot.
Well, we got more people in the house.
Yeah, Sharon Wolf.
Sharon Wolf is here. I haven't seen her in forever.
Bobby D's leads 3-1. $140 by Jeff. Puts him at
Oh, that was a
196.
big shot by Jeff Hall there. He's got a commanding lead in this leg. Bobby, undaunted, comes back with a 95, but still way behind with Jeff throwing.
Well, he's guaranteed to get 6 darts at that 136.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a confidence booster when you know you have at least 2 visits.
Yes.
And you only really have to hit 1 triple out of 6 darts. And he already hit it right there. Oh, and a beautiful shot there. Got 84 to leave 52.
That's a nice shot. 82. Well, he's not on an out now. Game shot. 3-2 Bobby leads now.
Boy, this is really shaping up to be the match we thought it would be, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah. They're both averaging 71 points per round, which is great.
Yeah, this is a hell of a match. Boy, we got a lot more people coming in the house.
Now we got Jamie Earl.
Jamie Eberle's here, yeah. Boy, we get a great crowd here. It's good to see you, Jamie. Oh.
I think Jamie was the last person in MVDO history to finish undefeated in the season.
That's right.
It was about 2 seasons ago.
I played him on another night that season. I played him on a team night, but he was on a doubles because he was on a team with, and it was Jim Herget, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was cricket, actually. It was that
Yeah,
cricket
the cricket league, yeah.
Yeah.
But I played him on Wednesday night when we had a A-League.
Yeah.
Because Curtis Stride had a team, and
I think he was a 12th or 13th player in MVDO history to go undefeated in a season, and that's a minimum of 20 games.
Yeah, that's a really incredible accomplishment.
It is, really. Because not only do you have to go undefeated in your singles, but your doubles players got to not have a bad day.
Yeah. You leaving? You're leaving?
Right.
Like a CNA? You're not leaving, are you? Oh, it's good to see you, Sharon. Come in here. Well, Bobby's going to be looking at a 160 here. 2 trip 20s and a double 20.
Bobby D is looking at double top.
Yeah, double top here. Now he needs double 10.
Oh, and he missed it. Gives him still a little time. If he takes that out, it'll be up 4-2.
Well, there's a nice triple 19. All right. Double 5 here.
Oh, single 5.
Now he just needs a 1. There we go. 4 left.
Jeff's not on an out, so
Yeah, Jeff's still not on the finish, so.
it's 120. Nice shot.
Very nice shot from Jeff Hall there.
Leave 60. Bobby D is addressing 4,
He's,
and he got it for a 4-2 lead. Jeff can't complain too much. He almost got back on him.
yeah.
Both averaging 68 points per round. Don't forget, this Saturday is the first stop of the Dart Madness Tour. $30 entry fee, get you a round robin. You'll play at least 15 legs of darts for that $30, and a chance to get into the knockout bracket to win even more money and get points in the standings, which will help you near the end. If you get a certain amount of points, I think it's actually 54 points total. You don't have to shoot anymore the rest of the time because you're already qualified for the finale. So it's a really nice setup situation by Dave Madison. He done a great job with it.
Yeah, because I think 64 players get to come to the final.
Yes.
And I think as of last year, it went down to the last day where a couple people that hadn't played yet even qualified on. They hadn't played their first tournament and qualified on the first time go round, you know.
Yes.
It's probably be the first and last time we have a tournament on February 29th since it's a leap year, you know. Can you imagine if you were born on February 29th and you're 64 years old, you can tell them, hey, I'm 16 now. It's my sweet 16. Ian Trebu gave us a thumbs up. Also, Darren Clark said, good luck, Bobby. I'll check back later. So there's a lot of fans in the audience.
That's 80, he's 58.
Say hi to Ian there. Met him at the Dutch Hollow Barn in Belleville many years ago.
Still standing.
Yeah, it's still there. I love that place.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites, just like being in another world, you know. It's out in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
But I always liked playing there. I always played well there.
Yeah.
I miss the old blind draws on Friday when Roland Desch used to run them, you know.
Yeah, or Don Wold.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don the Legend. Yeah. Yeah, for a number of years they had a Don the Legend Wold Memorial Dart Tournament.
I think it's now 4-3, Bobby. With that win by Jeff.
Well, Jeff coming back with 4-3 now. It's anybody's match. Bobby with the throw. Is that the up-to-date standings?
No, it's just what the matches were before.
Ah,
Yeah, Curtis and Jordan's match. Curtis won 8-5. Both averaged 76.7, and their worst game was 22 darts.
boy, that's something.
Yeah, so it went from 15 to 22. That's pretty good. That's some pretty good shots
I don't
right
think I
there.
could meet that standard. Maybe one leg or two, but not that plenty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start practicing again. I got 2 boards I need to set up in my basement so I can start throwing a couple hours every day.
Yeah, I'll have to probably wait till next year. My work schedule's pretty thick. Been working a lot of Saturdays, so but next year, January 28th, day before my wife's birthday.
That's my birthday.
January 28th?
That is my birthday.
I
Yeah.
retire then.
Wow.
I retire in January 28th. So I'm looking to play a little more darts.
So her birthday's the day after mine, huh?
Yeah,
Well, I'll be darned.
yeah. So then, actually thinking about doing another youth league on a weekday. I used to always do them on weekdays.
Ah,
In Belleville at the.
kind of like an after-school program, kind of.
Yeah, but it was in the evening. It was usually start around 7.
Sure.
I ran it for about an hour and a half.
Huh.
Yeah, I think we're going to try see if we can possibly get in at the Swansea Moose. They have a real nice room,
Yeah,
separated from everybody else.
I always see the ads for those Friday once a month blind draw. I want to play in one of those.
You should. You know they got the Moose International coming up in April.
Yeah,
I don't know the date on it right.
used
off
to
the
be a
bat.
member, the Overland Moose. We all played there. Paul Parker and we were all members. But you have to be a member of the Moose
Yeah.
Lodge to play in the national tournament. And
Yeah,
I let my membership expire.
yeah, I did too many years ago at
Yeah, I was
Caseyville.
at the lodge when Paul Parker and his wife. She was our bartender, Patsy, at the time. This is anybody's leg here, Mark. Jeff's looking at 140. Oh, I think he has a, what's that, a 44? Oh no, wow, that was really nice.
It's a 92.
92, wow. So Bobby needs a 139 here. Probably a trip 20, a trip 13, and a double 20.
Looks like he's on 109. Oh, hit less than I thought.
48's always fun. You got the 816. It's
Yeah.
right
Oh,
inside
nice
of there.
shot.
Look at that.
And it tied at 4-4.
Sit, shall we? Take care. You got it. So we're all level, aren't we, Mark?
Yes, we're 4-4 now.
4-4 into leg 9. Yeah, this very well may go 14 like the last one. We're getting our money's worth here on the YouTube stream for DPS.
I was asking him today if he is still watching. He'd tell me.
I know a year ago, I think it was in New Jersey, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's been on the East Coast for a while.
This one's going to be somewhere in the Midwest, isn't it? Or in the...
Swansea, Illinois.
Oh, it's going to be at the Nationals going to be there?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I guess those people that join the Moose Lodge for a certain time are eligible this year to play in it, I believe. Yeah.
It'll be
I
interesting.
know that Margaret Hemsath and Angie Maxwell go every year to the play
Matter
in
of fact,
that.
Angie won it last year, the ladies.
Yeah, she did. I think that was the one in New Jersey. She
Yeah.
won that.
And she's really been shooting well lately.
Oh, absolutely.
She 446 points last week at the
The Midsummer Classic in Columbia.
Midwinters.
Midwinter. Yeah, I wanted to go to that. That would have been fun.
Yeah, Schellenberger went and won cricket singles.
Oh, wow.
It's the first time he's been ranked in Yoshida. I rank him since 2004.
Wow.
He had 410 points.
I think Music City's coming up soon, isn't it? Nashville?
Yeah, it's in July. July 24th.
Yeah, they get a lot of players from this area to come to that.
Yeah.
That's a WDF World Ranking tournament, you know.
Yeah, and it's also a CDC match play. That is that week? I think it's that Friday. It's out.
I think it is, yeah.
It's a little delayed.
Little?
Still showing Jeff and Bobby.
So it's 5-4 now, right?
5-4 somebody.
I don't know if I have to work yet or not. It's late. I would think I would know by now, but I don't.
Well, I have 4-4. They must have took a break.
Pause for the cause.
Gas tank for 11. That's right.
Okay, play resumes. Jeff has an 81 now. Bobby comes back with a 45. Here comes Jeff again. Hitman with a 60.
Yeah, on Saturday, if you don't have anything to do, stop by Fenton Hot Shots, get in the Dart Players, the Dart Madness stop number 1 of 11 this year. So that will be at Fenton Hot Shots.
Yeah, that ought to be a heck of a time.
Remember, there was a $501 challenge for the a 9-darter for 501 for the entire 11 stops. So we'll pay it off if somebody hits it at the end, because if there's a tie, we'll split it, and they will be more than happy to pay the money for a 9-darter.
Jordan, what was in the first?
So the stop number 1, Saturday, at Fenton Hot Shots starts. Registration is noon till 1:15, and the round robin starts at 1:30. So if you lose in the round robin, you go to the consolation bracket, which will be was also pay $100 for first place, plus get you points towards the standings. And then there's a blind draw at 6 p.m. and your entire, well, that's a $10 entry fee, so your $30 entry fee will go for the singles. So you'll be throwing a lot of darts.
I think the blind draw is best of 5 legs in each round, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's. I thought it was double elimination too.
I think it might be. Because I think they play like 501 cricket, 501, something like that.
Yeah, actually it says cricket, 501, 501, cricket, and then choice.
Oh, Ranchada, that's it. Ranchada.
Rumpman, Ronchata, and Blue Trip. Curacao, Caraco, whatever.
I'm going to recreate that one. I'm gonna have it on my 21st.
Well, Jeff left double 1. Bobby needs a 115 here.
When you let me back in. One of those early games when I let you back in.
He has 56 left. Jeff's on double
That
1.
would be one of those. I gave you one early.
Fifth, sixth, and seventh are gonna
I gave you one early.
eighth.
See what's going to happen here. Oh, he busted it.
Bobby Dees takes out 56. He'll break his throw for a 5-4 lead.
Yeah.
49
It's like a
left.
7, needs a 17. Oh, he
He
went for the 9.
9. It's at 14.
Missed it.
Ouch. Now he's got to think. 35 left.
A little painful there. Okay, squared it away nicely. He's got 32. All right. Hitman's got another shot here, double 1. He's finding the range.
Bank it off that dart. There you
And
go.
he gets it. Nice shot, Jeff.
5-4 lead.
And now leg number 10, Bobby to throw. Oh, a beautiful trip 20, single.
At least 100.
Yep, to 100. Oh, beautiful darted cover there. He went right down, speared that trip 19. Seemed like some pretty good averages overall.
Yeah. 68, 64. That's pretty decent.
Yeah. Yeah, week 1 we had, I think the lowest average was only one below the 60, and around 58 something, and as high as 71. So some pretty good averaging.
Yeah. Bobby's over there playing. I know, I saw that.
I think that's maybe a YouTube thing, isn't it?
I see you. I see you, Doug.
Well, this is anybody's leg here. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Looks like he had a 98.
Yeah. Just missed that triple 18.
Or 96, I should say.
Bobby has 109 left.
Yeah, he needs to convert this.
Well, ain't gonna do it that way. 22 shot, 87 left. Triple 17.
17 should be the dart, but we'll see where he goes. Well, he went there and missed it.
85 left. 65.
All right, Jeff's looking at 54. Should be 14 double top. Oh, I think that's barely in. Is that in? He's looking.
Yeah.
So he needs 40 to go. Just under double 10.
Oh, man.
Well, it gives Bobby a new life here. 65 to go.
Single bull? No. 46. He got frustrated. He should have just stayed with it. You know what I mean? He got 46 left, 2 darts in your hand. I know you wanted to hit the single bull, but.
Yeah, he's going 14 for 32.
Oh, I don't know what he get there.
Hit the 7. He's got 25 left. Well, here's the hitman. He's coming up looking at double 10 now.
Yeah. Hits it. He could take at least 5. Single 1. Double 2. Oh, man. Bobby D's checks us out. He could tie it 5-5.
Yeah. Oh, hit a 12. That's a bit awkward. He's got 13 left. He's going to have to hit an odd number here. There he goes. Okay, both players are on 4 now.
Let's play a quick game of 4.
Yeah, first to 4.
Oh, inside. Bobby D's can tie it. Oh, a little low. You can see him walk.
Yeah, he's got that
Oh,
barrel.
both
Look at
of
that
those.
right off those barrels.
Oh my God!
Oh
that
gosh,
was
it
close.
can be any closer than that and not be in.
That's incredible.
Jeff steps back, kind of regroup,
Yeah.
get his
Clear his mind a
total
little bit.
concentration. Yeah, absolutely. Do.
No.
Seemed to rust that second one a little bit, maybe.
12th round. laying them in there. Wow.
I think
He's
somebody's going to hit this
Bobby
round.
needs to give lessons on just missing a double two.
Somebody's going to get it this round, I think.
Double one.
Yeah, you like that, didn't you?
At least you know he's on now.
Yeah. He might be happy with that because at least he's not keep throwing it at double two, you know.
Game
Yeah,
shot.
Bobby
5-5.
got it. So we're all level at 5 apiece. Going to leg 11. It's not going to do wonders for your overall average, but
35 darter.
yeah.
And it's more like my range.
Oh, I know what you can do. You know, it's just getting back into it again.
Yeah, it's just the dedication to
Yeah.
practice.
Takes a lot of it.
It does.
Okay. Jeff comes out with a good start there.
Yeah, 121.
121. Beautiful, beautiful start. Oh, Bobby with a lackluster 17. Jeff's got a sizable lead right now. And another trip 20.
Oh, nice shot. 81.
So now he's 185 ahead before Bobby throws. Boy, he's hit that trip 19, I think, every time he's thrown at it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't need anything. I'm good. I thought you were 7-7.
I know I have sometimes I'll do that, and then I'll just stay on 19 because I go, that's the only thing I've seen like I'm hitting. And I'll just
Yeah. Yeah.
continue on it.
I didn't even watch it. I was for a second and tripped 19 times.
Oh, nice solid shots by Jeff there.
Puts him down below the Mendoza line.
Yeah. Bobby with a solid 57, but way behind now.
150 behind.